So you're trying to find new products to sell on Amazon in 2021. And so I wanted to put together a quick video to show you how we do our initial search for products using a software from Helium 10. Now, this is important to keep in mind. It's very easy to quickly find products using their software and their tools, but then you need to take the next step of validating it. We don't do the validation in this video. This is how, that's what's in another video here for how we do our master keyword list and keyword research and analysis on the product to determine the opportunity and the risk of that product. But this video is going to focus strictly on how to quickly find a product and validate whether it has a margin for you to sell. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and like button. Feel free to ask questions in the comments. I'll be answering them. I'll also be shooting videos about them. So here's what I found, and enjoy. All right, so what I've opened up here is Helium 10's black box. And what this software does is it allows you to filter out every single product currently being sold on Amazon based on a bunch of different criteria. And once you understand how the criteria works so that you can find products within your starting budget, this becomes a super valuable tool. So think about it this way. If you've got a product that sells for $20, you can typically expect to pay about $4 or $5 for that product landed. Now, if it's selling 100 times a month, then that's 500 units or dollars a month that you need to invest in just product costs at that point. And so similarly, products that are more expensive and move faster will cost you more, and you can kind of move the needle on those two things to find the product that works best for you. So what we're going to do is assume that we have a budget of about $10,000 to start our Amazon private label business, which means I want to find a product that I'm going to land for about $6,000 to $7,000, leaving me a nice amount of money for marketing and an additional order. We have a nice cash flow sheet that we use to calculate how much cash we're going to need for a product. So you can fill that out and really understand how it works with regards to cash flow. But for now, what we're going to do is just try to move the needle a couple different ways, narrow it down to look at 50, 75 products, and then take a quick look and see if that's really a good product. So I could take you to that next level of data validation. So for right now, I'm going to do a price of that we just suggested, maybe $16 to $17. I want to be very narrow when I'm doing this because remember, we're looking at millions of products. I'm also going to choose the category. And just for the sake of this, I want to do an outdoors category. We've got a few months till spring. Maybe we'll find something that we want to do. So sports and outdoors. And now let's look at additional advanced filters. And we've got monthly sales here. I want to do a small window there as well. So assuming that this product costs us about $3 or $4 landed, and we have a budget of about 7,000. Let's call it $3, 6,000. So we got 2,000 units we need to order across maybe 3 months of inventory. We can start to work backwards, and you can see how the math works really quickly. So for the sake of this product, I'm going to assume that we are doing 400 to 420 sales a month. Now, what this found was 200 plus products. You could see it right here. So I'm going to try to narrow this down a little bit more because I just want to give you an idea. The reason that I keep narrowing it down is because I don't want to spend a lot of time looking at the same exact products over and over again. And I know I might not get through 5,000 products in one session. So if I can do a narrow slice and then later when I come back to it, expand that slice or move the needle slightly and then see different products, it's going to be much more effective in the long run. So I keep a spreadsheet with all the searches that I'm doing so that I can keep track of that. And then on a different tab in that spreadsheet, I'll just keep putting those products that I want to take a better look at. You can also pin them and then take a deeper look like I'm going to show you how to do here. So this is a little bit too much. What I want to do is I want to exclude some products that have too many sellers on them because that lets me know that that's a known brand. and I don't really want to look at known brands for potential products to sell. So number of sellers, I'm going to put 2 maximum sellers and see if that moves it. That did bring it down to 183. So that's good. So we're within that 200 window. It's not giving us 200 plus. And now let's scroll down and see what we find. You're going to find, let's see, top of the world Florida Gators. Now, this is a branded product, so I just immediately skip over and I'm not doing anything with licensing or branding. We've got men's quick dry swim jammer shorts. Now, this is interesting. I mean, I don't know if SM Fiend is a known brand or not. What I usually do from there is I'll go Google that. And by Googling that, I can see if they're sold anywhere else besides Amazon, if they're driving a lot of brand driven traffic from outside Amazon. You can even go as far as looking if they're running ads to their own Shopify site and if there's any flow over traffic to Amazon because of that. What we're trying to do is answer the most important question, which is how are these guys getting their sales? And then that's where that product validation and that keyword research comes in. So it looks like they've got different colors here. Remember, certain categories will combine the sales. So you have to be careful if they have 40 variations and they're selling 400 a month. It could be that some of them are selling 20, some of them are selling 1 per month. So you have to try to gauge and understand which one is the best seller as well. So we're going to skip the well, let's just pin these for now. I want to actually take a look at this. And if you click on the picture, I think it takes you to the product page. You can come over here and you can see, look, I was right. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 48 variations selling 400 a month. These are pretty cool shorts, swimming jammers, quick dry swimsuits. So maybe that's something that we'll take a look at. And we can go down crotch 10 pack, tungsten belt, tungsten bullet worn weight for bass fishing. So these are fishing weights. I don't know if Croche or Crotch, whatever it is a known brand. Again, we could take a look at how many variations. They're selling it for $16.98. And let's take a look. Okay. So this is super easy. This is just tungsten. It looks like tungsten, which is titanium. They've got 2 different variations. They've got 4 different sizes. So there's 8 different variations in total here that we have to be aware of, splitting 400 sales. If we wanted to quickly take a look at where most of the sales are coming from or the most popular, we can go to this Helium 10 extension. Make sure if you guys sign up for Helium 10 that you use the code Seller Systems. But if you take a look at this Helium 10 extension, you can go to the Review Insights tab. And from here, you do extract reviews. Now, this isn't foolproof, but it usually gives you an idea. The one that has the most reviews is probably the most popular, right? So this one shows us that the green size of a 1/4 ounce is the most popular in our estimates. It has 7 reviews. Everything else has less than 7. Now these next 3 have 5 reviews each. So if I were to start this product, I might start with just these 4, right? I might want to just start with the most popular ones and ranking one product as my hero product. That's another couple videos, but this one, at least I'm getting an idea of which ASIN is the most popular, which one I might want to start with if I was only going to start with one. So we've got a couple products to look at. The next step is we're going to see if we can source these for a reasonable price. So we've got a 10 pack of tungsten bullet weights and we've got some swimsuits. Let's head over to 1688 and see if we can validate the margin here and make money on these products. So this is 1688. This is all in Chinese. This is the wholesale site where large distributors and factories will target Chinese buyers. Now, Alibaba owns this site, and Alibaba.com is in English, and that's where the brokers are going to be targeting Americans. But the brokers bought it here. So you can cut them out and save a percentage, usually anywhere from 10 to 40% on your product cost by just purchasing it directly here. But we need to know what to search for. Okay, so we have that issue as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to translate.google.com. I'm going to search for fishing weights bullet. and I'm going to put it in Chinese. I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to search for it. There we go. We got bullet weights. I didn't specify titanium or tungsten, and I got to see what sizes. But look, it's all in Chinese, and the currency is in RMB or yuan. So what you need to do is realize what the current conversion rate is. Right now, it's 6.6 RMB per dollar. So if we just go here to calculator and we do 15 divided by 6.6, this is showing me that this one right here is $2.27. Now I want to translate this entire page. So I've got this this extension here, and it says translate this page. So all of a sudden now everything is in English and I can read, and it says main downstream, main sales area. And you can see similar. Here we've got similar here for these. I'm going to go with the cheaper one here, even though the picture isn't as good. Factories typically aren't great at making content, so I don't worry about how nice the image looks. I just want to find the factory. Generally, the least polished I've found is actually more direct. So keep that in mind as well. Now, we have a bunch of weights here, a bunch of different sizes. We kind of need to click in and find the quarter. I think it was quarter ounce maybe. We've got one that comes in a case. We want a 10-pack, so maybe one in a case like this. Let's go ahead and click on the one that we actually found. And this is in grams, so we would need to translate grams to quarter ounce. So let's make sure that it was quarter ounce. Yeah, quarter ounce. So we're going to ask Siri, how many grams in 1/4 ounce? And it's going to tell me 7. So we need the 7-gram size. So we're back over here on the page. Let's translate this page again. Let's go down. Here we go. We got the 7-gram size. It is as a pack of 100 costs us 24 yuan. So calculator, we've got 24 divided by 6.6, and that is 3.63 yuan dollars per 100, which means it's about 3.5 cents per weight. And remember, we were seeing a 10-pack over here selling for $16.99. Now these are polished and look great. They're painted. We can maybe get some kind of finish. You've got the holes there where you can thread through. Maybe there's some polishing here. But if our product cost on this, and I'm going to do is use the Helium 10 calculator. They have a profitability calculator. This is going to show me a couple different things. It has a weight for the product. It has the fulfillment fee for the product. So the estimated fulfillment fee for this product is 2.5 because it's small and light and mostly flat. So the way that they're packaging it. So they're getting a fulfillment fee from Amazon of 2.5. 15% commission in this category is $2.55. And they're selling the product for $16.99. We just found out our product cost, even if we ship it by air, would be cheap. But let's assume we ship it by sea. And our product cost was only 45 cents on the high end, right? So 45 cents on the high end. And we're going to ship this by sea. So let's just assume that it's $100 per cubic meter. They put a penny here for shipping because it's so small. And let's see what we found. Every single time this sells for $16.99, this person is making $11.48 profit. Now, this ROI and this profit margin is on the higher end of what you'll find typically. But let's say that we undercut their price. We come in and we sell it just to be competitive. We and launch much cheaper than them. We sell it for $12.99. We're not as polished. but it doesn't matter. We're going to sell a little bit cheaper. $4 cheaper can be, a big difference. Maybe fishermen are on a budget, and they don't think the fish care about how polished the weight is, right? So $8 every time it sells. And remember, our estimated sales here were 400 sales per month. So this listing, even if we sell it for $12.99, is making $3,200 profit every single month. So that validates that the margin is there. That validates that the number of sales that they're getting. Now, remember, this is across a few variations. So we can go back to this supplier on 1688. We contact them. We get a few of these different sizes. We can talk to them and see if they have colors, different colors. This weight looks a little bit different. We want to play around with that because I don't think we have as many holes and whatnot. So, there's more research to be done, but I discounted the price significantly to kind of make up for some of that. And this is still a product that could make you as much as $3,000 a month on Amazon that we found in under 10 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the questions below. I'm going to start answering those questions with videos and more content. Make sure that you hit the bell and subscribe to so that you're notified when I put out additional content. And thanks for joining me.